up? My name is Alyssa and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you've been here plenty of times before. As you guys can tell by the title, today I'm going to be reviewing Hey Arnold, the Jungle movie. It wasn't too long ago that I was literally sitting down at the Hey Arnold panel and watching the preview, let alone sitting in front of the cast and a bunch of Hey Arnold fans. It literally wasn't too long ago. Like, now that it's December technically that I'm posting this, it's been 2 months. So for those of you who don't really know much about Hey Arnold, because maybe you didn't grow up with Hey Arnold, or you might be too young to even like know who he is, or you're just getting into him now because, you know, they're showing it again on Nickelodeon. Hey Arnold was one of many great cartoons that were on Nickelodeon at one point. It's a very recognizable, he's a very recognizable character, obviously. He has a football-shaped head. So this movie really resides with kids of my, like, or adults my age and younger. But not too young, you know, kids who, like, we kind of like actually grew up with Arnold. But to kind of give you a background of what Hey Arnold is or about, if you're not really sure, Hey Arnold is about this kid named Arnold, and I think he honestly starts out in like the 4th grade. I remember, like, when I was watching it recently, or earlier, the first couple of seasons, I think he was in the 4th grade. And he lives with his grandma and grandpa in this huge house filled with random people, like just different types of people you wouldn't even like see in your house on a day-to-day basis. And it's really just about Arnold's day-to-day life, and how he is a humanitarian, and he just loves helping people and puts people before himself. Like, he doesn't think of himself at all. And then there's obvious characters, his best friend Gerald, Helga, who is his bully / she is in love with him. And then it goes from that to turning into, I mean, I think as you watch it, you're questioning, oh, where's Arnold's parents? And it goes into this whole thing about Arnold's parents and like what happened to them, and which led us to a movie. That's pretty much where Hey Arnold ended, with a lot of question marks, like, hey, we still don't know what happened to Arnold's parents, and you know, what's going on with that. So here we are with the Jungle movie, and yeah, the way that this movie starts out, I guess, is that, you know, I feel like they give it away in the trailer, but there's like a contest to go to San Lorenzo, and you have to do all these things. You have to make a video about something in order to get to San Lorenzo. They obviously end up winning the contest and they go to San Lorenzo. So eventually, like, obviously they go to San Lorenzo, they are traveling, and things kind of happen quickly in the movie. You know, I mean, it's a 2-hour-long TV movie. It has to, like, cut to the chase. It's technically a kid's, you know, movie. So there was a picture of Arnold's parents and Eduardo, who is a friend of his parents, but the picture was cut out, taken out, or whatever. So they go to a boat, and Eduardo happens to be the person that's like on the boat, and he's trying to like guide them, and he's talking to Arnold, telling Arnold, oh, he has to help. If he wants to find his parents, he has to find the green people, because they have the corazon. And if you don't know what corazon means, it's heart in Spanish. So, and if you do, coolio. So yeah, they have to find the corazon. Then eventually, it seems as if, like, the bad guy, who I can't remember his name right now, because like I said, I'm always terrible with names. And y'all are so nice. You guys don't come for me because I am so forgetful of names. But the bad guy comes, and it seems like they're going to take over the ship and, like, try to get the kids. But then Eduardo escapes. And then, obviously, you find out Eduardo is actually the bad guy. But okay, I phrased that wrong. He's not the real Eduardo. He is actually the bad guy, and he's trying to hold them captive because he believes that Arnold knows the secrets to everything, and that Arnold can find the green people so they can have the corazon. It's just this crazy thing. So this temple where the green people are, it's like all the adults are asleep, as I said. and Arnold's, at the time you were thinking, oh my gosh, are Arnold's parents alive, or are they just like dead, or like what? Because they go into this temple and there's artwork of his parents everywhere, and it's so weird because it's the same drawings in his dad's journals, and it's just like, how did this happen? Whatever, whatever. So poor Arnold goes and he sees his parents are asleep. And the only way to awaken them is with the corazon. Now, the corazon is like some sort of medicine, not medicine, but it just awakes people from their sleep. And you have to lock it into a thingy in order for it to happen, in order for them to wake up. So, sadly, as I said, the bad guy comes around and they're fighting and whatever, whatever. He ends up dying. But as he falls off of a cliff, the corazon goes with him. And at this point, I was like, dang, so they gotta go on an adventure to find the corazon, because, or else, like, all the adults are gonna still be asleep and these little kids are gonna be running this culture. But it seemed as if, like, I really thought they were gonna go on an adventure because Arnold wanted his parents that bad. But I guess once it fell over the cliff, it fell over the cliff. Now, to backtrack, we all know Helga is in love with Arnold, and she brought it up to him on the ship right before the bad guys, which was actually the good guys, were coming to save them, not kidnap them. And Arnold didn't react the way that I guess he was supposed to, or Helga felt that he should have. So, which is honestly not how I wanted Arnold to react. I can admit I thought Arnold has always been so mature for a young character, and his reaction to Helga liking him just wasn't what I wanted. I thought he would be like more understanding. Did I think he liked Helga back? No, but that's just my personal opinion. But yeah, so she has that little heart, and that little heart locket that she keeps. Well, she ends up throwing it away. Brainy, being obsessed with her, goes and gets it out the water. She literally tears up the picture and everything, and he gives it back to her while they're trapped. And so, since there was no corazon, she used her corazon of Arnold to set the parents free. Now, at that point, Arnold realized what, Helga was about, blah, 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 and, now they're a couple. Yeah, cool. The greatest part about this whole movie was that Arnold's parents wake up. Now, my mom had a theory that this whole thing was a dream. So, you guys can guess, the moment Arnold woke up from a dream, I was pissed off. I was like, really? It's a dream? I was like, I told my mom I'm never watching a movie with her ever again because she ruined it. But come to find out, his parents really are back, which was awesome. And now he gets to live his life with his parents. And I have to say, the way that the movie ended, I definitely enjoyed it a lot. It was really, really great. It was very open ending. It was like a good ending if it was over, but it was also a good ending if it were to continue into a series, which was my hope. And I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but I definitely really, really hope that we get another season of Hey Arnold, just to see where it goes next. I think it's a great show overall. If kids won't watch it, they definitely know they have a demographic that will watch it. I think they got a lot of views between all of the channels. They showed the movie on every single Nickelodeon channel. So Nick, the original Nickelodeon, Nicktoons, and T-Nick, they were all showing it, which was awesome. And the views were rolling in for it, which was really, really great. But the reason why, I kind of skipped through it a lot because, one, I didn't really want to go through the whole movie. Two, I kind of want to get to like my main theory behind this. So although I've heard theories, and they discussed them at the panel. I'm starting to believe this theory more and more every single time. But there's a theory that Hey Arnold is really just about Helga. And although we focus in on Arnold a lot, you have to realize, like, hey, she's the one that says Hey Arnold in the intro, and she starts it and everybody says Hey Arnold after her. This movie kind of proved it a little bit more for me, because the fact that it was Helga's heart that had to be the one to use to open it, like, it's just, everything was hinting towards Helga. That Helga is the main source of Arnold's happiness. She always is the one that sticks her neck out. The reason why he won the contest to begin with was because of Helga. She went out of her way to help him. She had all this weird, creepy footage of him from years and years and years. But we won't get into that. I think the whole theory behind this show is really just about Helga, or like it's just Helga. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's about Arnold, but it's really just about Helga and how she lives her life. I definitely believe that. Even if they did a spinoff with just Helga, I would definitely watch it. But yeah, honestly, this whole movie, I loved it. I enjoyed it so much. It really like gave me the closure that I think I needed and that we all needed, as well as if there wasn't a gateway to a new season, hey, it opened that gateway as well. So kudos to the creator. The entire cast was there. The only difference was that the voice of Arnold was voiced by someone else. The original actor was in the movie. He just was voiced by another person because he couldn't. He was voiced by an actual younger kid. He just couldn't, hit that. His voice is a little deeper than it used to be. So yeah, the entire cast was there. That was Hey Arnold, the Jungle Movie. Leave me a like if you enjoyed this video, and if you'd like to see me do more of these reviews of like cartoons or whatever. I mean, I'll still do them anyways. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I literally make videos like this all the time. That's it for today. And I will see you guys next Friday. Later.